What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over there on Telegram. That's t.me/KingofFomo1, as well as my TikTok channel listed right there on the screen. Today, we're going to be talking about MoonRat yet again. We're going to go a little bit deeper into the tokenomics here, just to see how did the first 24 hours of MoonRat go. 2x, did it happen? Yes, it did. Actually, a couple of times, and we'll see kind of how far can this thing go in the long run. Some other things that I want to kind of briefly mention before I get into MoonRat is B2X. So I talked a little bit about B2X in a couple of videos. B2X is actually working out pretty nicely too. This one hasn't lost any steam, and this is just like MoonRat and just like BNB Profit and a lot of these ROI type of coins and platforms. The earlier you get in, the better. And that's why I'm trying to tell people about B2X right now, as opposed to waiting 2 weeks from now and saying, hey, I already made profit, join now. So this is B2X. I put in 20 BNB in here, and it's been 2 days since I've been collecting dividends. Today's going to be the third day here in about 54 minutes, and I've already made back 20%. I'm looking to see about maybe 10%. I'm looking to see about 15% maybe later today. It's looking like we're getting close to the same amount of BNB on a daily basis. Now, of course, there is going to be diminishing returns if the total deposit remains the same, just because the supply is increasing. But if those total deposits go up, it means I make more. If those total deposits go down or stay the same, it means I'm making just a little bit less. So I should be getting ROI and actually more from B2X over the next couple of days here. I think it might take about a month tops for me to get ROI from here. And again, it stays staked for 365 days. So even after I hit my 20 BNB, I continue making BNB as long as there's deposits going into here. So do your research on B2X. BNB Profit, same deal here. This one's working out nicely for myself. I haven't heard anybody complain about BNB Profit for a while. The only thing that you really have to do if you plan on joining BNB Profit, which, I mean, it might be a little shaky at the moment right now because I'm still trying to figure out proof of they're doing trading and things like that. But if you do join BNB Profit, what you need to have is patience. That's one of the number one things that people complain about, is they were impatient. They didn't wait an extra couple of hours for their package to get approved or for their payouts to happen. But nobody's really said nothing works with BNB Profit. So that's nice to hear. I put in 20 BNB in here, and I plan on getting 40 out of here. I'm about 28% of the way there. So again, this one should be paying out pretty soon here too. This one pays out 2.2% daily, and it's growing a lot. My team is just exploding on the right hand side and the left hand side on a daily basis. So this is not one that people have lost interest in quite yet. Now over to the main topic of the day, which is MoonRat. So MoonRat sitting at 1.7 cents right now. It's kind of really ping-ponging between 1.4 cents and 1.8 cents over the past kind of couple hours here, but it's taken off. As we can see, let's do some comparisons from yesterday when I made this video. So when I made this video about a day ago, well, maybe it wasn't a day ago, 13 hours ago, MRat was sitting at 1 cent per million, and currently it's at 1.7 cents, almost double already. And this is after it already went double. So it went to 1.8 cents, then it dumped down to 0.8 cents, and then it went back up. So we're having some volatility, which is a fantastic thing, and we'll get into that why in a second. All right, so that's the MRat price. Then we have the liquidity. Liquidity also has gone up. That's important to see right here. So the liquidity's gone up to almost 50% up. 1 million 13 hours ago, 1.5 million right now in the liquidity pool. That means that there's going to be more room for people to trade larger amounts without killing the price. That's fantastic to see. On top of that, my balance, I haven't bought any MRat tokens, and that's kind of where the volatility of things comes into play. The more volatility there is, the more MRat I get paid for doing absolutely nothing but having it in my wallet. So I had 558 billion tokens before. Now I have 561 billion tokens. That's just from people trading it back and forth. Thank you for selling and buying your tokens. The next one is the reward pool. So the reward pool is sitting at 858 right now, up from 601. Again, that's a great thing too, because there's people that are holding myself included, we are getting a lot kicked back to us when we collect our BNB from that reward pool. So I collect mine on the 16th. I got a while to go because I'm holding a large amount, but I'm going to be able to collect 0.5 BNB as of right now. That number will probably go up as the BNB in the reward pool goes up as well. So that's great too. And then we also have our liquidity pool at 984 before, up to 1,398 tokens. So that's the quick update on MoonRat. Some other things to note here. One thing that I wanted to kind of highlight is this earning BNB. How does this thing work? So this is kind of goes along with why I think MoonRat has some life left in it, and why I don't really panic amongst some of the bigger sells, at least in this beginning moment, especially with like such a low liquidity right now. Of course, you're gonna have high swings, but 4% of every single buy and sell is going into this BNB reward pool, and I'm going to be able to collect that, and so is everybody else. Everybody else can collect it probably earlier than me, but we all can collect it at a certain point in time. And if we're holding tokens, we just collect more and more of that BNB. So that's great to have that into the system, and it also prevents, like, one of the things I really like about this token is it doesn't just support the super whales. A lot of times developers will create tokens where the biggest whales make the biggest amount, because number one, the developers are generally the biggest whales in their own coin, because they can mint themselves tokens, they can give themselves dev fees, they can get in the very beginning literally. So they like to support themselves when they do that. And what MRat doesn't really do that. It kind of punishes people that have way too many tokens. So if you have way too many tokens and you're collecting 2 BNB out of that pool, it's actually going to charge you 20% and buy back more MoonRat tokens. So there's just a lot of little things like that that support the price in the long term. And we saw some pretty huge swings over the past day, and from that recovery we can see that that recovery has benefited us more than hurting us with holding this MoonRat token. So I encourage people to do your own thing, figure out your own strategy with this whole token. If you guys want to buy the token and sell it for a quick 2x, go ahead and do that. If you want to hold it for longer, go ahead and hold it for longer. But taking a look right here, we can also look at the token itself. I don't know if it has a market cap. I guess the market cap we can say is but it's right here, $1.5 billion or million dollars. But yeah, like I said, we've seen a lot of these random meme coins go up to $10 million of liquidity, which is not unheard of. So I do think that 10x with MoonRat is a possibility, but not a guarantee. Of course, it's a long shot with any type of low market cap altcoin, and especially experimental ones. But nonetheless, I've seen it happen many times before. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened again and this thing went out to 10 or $15 million in the liquidity pool and people get 10x's from where they're at right now. A lot of people are speculating and wondering, am I too late to get an MRat? Well, I don't know. So last thing we can take a look at is the holders. We still have some pretty ginormous holders in MoonRat, but again, like I said previously, these people that are holding this giant amount of tokens, they're going to get taxed when they do decide to take their profit and go. And it is still going to move the price of the coin. I mean, that's just going to happen when you have some giant sells or giant buys. But I'm looking at the big picture. A couple days from now, these rewards are going to be super high as we have a lot of these big time whales. This is just one of the things that worries me the most about the token is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, like about 25% in the top 20 wallets. It worries me a little bit, but again, the whale protection gives me a little bit of calmness in terms of holding this token through those waves. Anyway, that is everything for today, guys. Check out MoonRat if you haven't yet. Let me know what you guys' opinions on this coin is. I know a lot of people hate these types of coins. Some people love them. Let me know what you guys think about B2X. Do you think this thing has life in it? Do you think it's going to continue to kind of move along with its whole deposits? I'm happy to see that this thing has not dropped off. Same with Wise and Hex. A lot of people are just like, they get nervous and they say, well people are only going to buy it the first couple days, and then 20 days later you're still having the same amount of BNB put in it, which is great. And BNB profit, let me know how you guys are doing with this. I know a lot of you guys joined in here. A lot of you guys have have plans moving along here? How's it going for you guys with BNB profit? Let me know in my Telegram chat. I will catch you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.